Looking for quality gate motors and garage doors? Call Expert Gating Systems Limited. We specialize in the installation of automated gates, garage doors, roller shutters, and barriers for your home and business. Leave it to the experts. Call now for a free site visit.
Variety Supplies Limited is making back to school easy and more affordable than ever. Shop for everything you need from a wide range of school supplies and stationery. New clothing just in for men, women, and kids. High quality beach chairs, relaxing lounge chairs, stylish patio sets in different colors and designs you love. At Denny, choose from hundreds of items at unbeatable prices. We're always fully stocked and ready for you. Come on down to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Back to school, beach days, or backyard vibes just got better at Variety Supplies.
Book the Ian Allen Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the Ian Allen Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 and book your live event coverage today.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SMS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SMS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping. From everyday essentials to unique finds, we have it all in one place. No more running around. Shop at any one of our conveniently located branches in Learo, Rio Claro, or Penal.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh and Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupont line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh and Sons Home Furnishing Limited, fulfilling all your household needs.
If you're talking value for your money, talking Harry's.
Harry's Water Park. Your adventure awaits.
Wait, you thought Christmas in July was over? Think again. Bright Ideas is slaying it till September. The deals you love are still here. Kitchen must-haves, home decor, and back-to-school steals. Plus the best prices on stationery. Get 12 copybooks for just $12.99. Copyright paper only $29.99. And 6 notebooks for $18.99. Plus so much more. Shop in-store or online at brightideyashomestore.com. But hurry, these deals melt away September 9th.
It's time to invest in your future. Lots for sale 3 minutes from the Rio Claro Junction. Only $255,000. Pay $25,000 down and $1,917 per month for 10 years. Private financing available. Start building right away. Call us now.
Matai Imports Limited, the #1 pickup shop for the best quality, price, and service. Check out their showroom at number 750 Papari Road, Lower Barapore, for a wide variety of 4x4, SUV, and car accessories. You name it, they have it. Matai Imports has all the latest items in the market. The 4x4 boss is always taking you to the next level in the automotive industry. So contact them today at 654-5234 or 360-8773 for further information.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
Welcome to EIX Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. EIX Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Innovate your space with Felicity furniture and appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
From foundation to finish, Steel Force Caribbean ensures precision in engineering, architectural design, structural steel, and custom fabrication. For industrial, commercial, or residential, serving throughout the Caribbean, call or visit us today.
EIX TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 EIX for more information. Payment plans are available. EIX TT, taking eye care into the future.
Stream Crime Watch on the Ian Allen Network. Download the Ian Allen app and tune in. Download and stream from anywhere in the world. Engage with our worldwide audience. Keep up to date with all the latest from Crime Watch. Stream us live on weekdays from 6 p.m. With over 100 million views across all platforms, we are the #1 choice for advertising. Get your business seen by millions on the Ian Allen Network. Download our app today and get the Ian Allen Network in the palm of your hand.
It's back to school season and Unique Books and Sports Center is turning it up. Shop or sell used textbooks for a chance to win a luxury 2-night stay at Hyatt Regency Trinidad or one of 6 $2,000 Massey grocery gift cards. Shop, sell, win at any of our 6 locations before September 27th.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklio Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Cunupia. Shiklio Limited, quality you can trust.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Imagine your ocean view dream home. Now it's possible. With just $25,000 down and $1,041 monthly for 10 years, you can start building right away. Secure private lots in the Cedros area. Call now for bookings and info.
Introducing CTS College's Early Learners Academy, our physical school with a nursery, daycare, and preschool. With qualified and experienced staff, modern classrooms, and the latest teaching methods and technology, your child would get the personal care and education they deserve. Activities include potty training, storytelling, phonics, craft, academics, and field trips. Enroll your child today at CTS College's Early Learners Academy.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavor.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
There's a powerful switch inside your body, AMPK. It tells your system to burn fat, balance blood sugar, and boost energy. Bourberine Plus activates AMPK naturally, supporting metabolism, weight management, and healthy insulin function. Available now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Bourberine Plus, powered by AMPK, perfected by nature.
Need quality material for your roof fast? Express Roofing Company Limited has you covered. From corrugated galvanized to new wave, we manufacture it all. Custom C and Z purlin standing seam made to your specs. Call or visit us in Sanger Grande today for quality material done right.
Say goodbye to ordinary sofas. Introducing Sofa Factory, where you design and customize your dream set. Buy only the pieces you want, in the color you prefer, tailored to complement your space. Create a sofa that's uniquely yours. Our fabrics are very durable, some even stain-resistant and pet-friendly. Don't settle for what's available. Get a set made to suit your home. Visit our showrooms, conveniently located in Kunupir and Arima. The Sofa Factory. Come and experience the new way to shop for furniture.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
It's a massive back-to-school sale at Charran's bookstore. Get all your primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks, stationery, and school uniforms located at Sawa, Tunapuna, 2 levels at Trinity Mall and number 10 Diego Martin Main Road.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, Ianalleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian, this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to all those of you locked online, a special good evening to all those of you looking at me from all over the world. A special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday, the 25th, the 21st. Sorry, all those of you who are looking at me from wherever, ladies and gentlemen, wherever. I want to say a special good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we were today, and it was so strange. Just sometimes we do things. There was a guy who went missing in 2020, Anil Maraj. Now, we had a little problem with the audio. So I want to tell you up front, a little problem with the audio. And I had a little problem with the audio, but nevertheless, it was so ironic that I stopped there today, and I spoke to his wife and his son. His son was on television. He had gone missing on the 17th of March, I believe, in 2023. And up to this day, he was never found. But it was a kind of failure by the police. It was failure by the police because you realize that the vehicle was found. It was handed over to them in October. One man was seen with the vehicle. Up to this day, the family knows nothing. Nothing if the man was charged, if he was a friend. All they know, come and collect your vehicle in Komoto and go up the road. That's all they know. So the audio is a bit off, but nevertheless, if you already listen to the story, you'll know what's going on. And also there was a deadly ambush with a guy identified as Kevin Ryan of Penal Rock Road, and he was gunned down at his shop. But strange enough, ladies and gentlemen, robbery was not the motive. I visited that place, and it reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, also about a home invasion. A home invasion in the Carlsonfield area, where armed men went in our house, and they asked me to investigate. The family say, Mr. Allen, we want to get to the bottom of it. And sometimes don't ask me, because when I come with the truth, sometimes, not all the time the truth is welcome here. Not all the time the truth is welcome. And I told them, I said, based on my investigation and what I gather here, somebody inside this house here called a shot. Somebody inside the house called the shot. So then when you see home invasions and you find like this home invasion is stopping, so then you'll be surprised to know, ladies and gentlemen, that somebody inside the dance calling the shot, Also a Pleasantville 45-year-old man gunned down on Wednesday. I will tell you about all that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, roadside killing, suspect charged with participating in murder. I know you want to care. Also, hospital bed under watch. Claxon Bay man hospitalized under police got after police involved shooting on Wednesday. I wanted to speak to his relatives. And ladies and gentlemen, also U.S. deploys 3 destroyers and thousands of Marines towards Venezuela in a crackdown of drug cartel. It's a very serious thing with respect. And somebody was telling me that it's similar like to Pablo Escobar and that kind of level of drugs. And wow, that's crazy. And I felt very offended today. And I'm not offended, but it was just shameless. It is shameless. It is shameless when you have the U.S. Vice President, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they said that Washington, D.C. It's not like Trinidad and Tobago. And I felt embarrassed about that. And now he's right. He's right. He has all right to make a statement like that. And it just goes to show how our image is terrible out there. And nobody's really seen no major crime activity. Look, you'll be surprised to know. We're taking advantage of the SOE, but a popular person, even in the Siparia area, police went to his house after they realized they got nothing. And sometimes you believe that some persons are just being targeted. Persons that you feel that some people are just being targeted. They are being targeted. In this SOE, they are being targeted. Some persons are just being targeted. Even though we welcome them and say, well, no, they could go by any house. But if you have a beef with somebody, just to embarrass them and have six, 7 police vehicles parked outside the house and while they search and whatnot. Yeah. But at the end of the day, everybody's crying and saying they want protection and they're under attack and this one. But what about the people? What about the businessmen? What about the businessmen who every day when they go to the bank, they are fearful? What about that? I saw a robbery even at Westmoreland today in the vicinity, right behind, right close to Westmoreland, that area there. A guy jumping in a vehicle. Apparently, he committed a robbery or somebody was leaving a bank or something like that, and they got the vehicle and they said it's an old video. But sometimes it's good to bring back. It's good to bring back those old videos. Let people know, even though the bandits and the criminals have changed and they have gotten God in their lives, sometimes it's good to let people know the tendencies. Yeah, it's good to let people know the tendencies. It's good to let people know the tendencies. You understand? Also, ladies and gentlemen, no independence celebration. It's a day of reflection. It's a day of prayer and reflection, August 31st. So we'd like to see, speaking about prayer, I saw the priest in Port of Spain collapse during Mass today. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on in this country. They say Maduro mobilized 4.5 million persons as the bounty on his head gone to 50 million. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 5 young men granted bail over brutal San Juan beating curfew. Strict conditions imposed on the 5 young men. Women. Also, Tobago horror manhunt severed in brutal attack. Suspect on the run. Also, Hyundai Accent stolen in Dabadi. Toyota Fielder wagon stolen in Charleville. Hours after heist, St. Helena bar hit by bandits. Confrontation erupts after supermarket owner refused to sell minors attempting to buy Hennessy. Also, masked gunmen forces victim to surrender car belongings in UV. Hold up early on Thursday. Man assaulted and carjacked in Parliament on Wednesday. Mover man abducted, and that is what the vice president has to say. And some of you can't get vexed. You can't get vexed. You can't get vexed. I mean, I go all up the islands. I'm wrong. And I tell somebody, you have to be so alert here. It ain't funny. You have to be alert. And it's not a matter, you shouldn't be saying that. You have to be alert. Sometimes I walk the streets of Manhattan. I'm in Manhattan sometimes, and you walk the streets of Manhattan, you take the train out. Now, there's crime everywhere, There's crime everywhere. But look at their detection rate. Our detection is very low. Very, 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 very low compared to places like the UK, the subway. You imagine hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people passing through there, and one unusual person with a knapsack, you could get them in a matter of hours. How that is possible, nobody knows. And you're thinking about how they could do that. You understand? And look, right our neighbors in Guyana, we're laughing at them. People in Trinidad laugh at these people in Guyana, but look what's going on in Guyana. You go to I monitor things. I looking at the poles and the electricity poles, and you should see the high-tech camera system they have on each pole. And all working, you can't miss them. When you reach Guyana, you can take your passport, scan through a machine. Up to now, no form to fill out, no form to fill out. They put it in a machine, you step back, they scan you, and before you leave Trinidad, the QR code, and by the time you reach Guyana, everything already upload and everything, bam, bam, bam. And nobody up to now, you're picking up a pen. It just shows, it's so backward, ladies and gentlemen. When we sit down to come back to Trinidad, Somebody handing you a paper and you have to find a pen. Who works with a pen? Even when you go to JFK, all over, everybody's stepping up the game. Everybody's stepping up the game. But sometimes, and it's so true, sometimes we really live in a bacchanal state. Only bacchanal. He say, she say, they say, we say, everything. We need to go forward now. We need to go forward. We need to go forward. We must have an approach to go forward and start dealing with the issues, ladies and gentlemen. Start dealing with the issues. We're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, I'll tell you all the news, everything. So let's take a fast break, and all those advertisers, everybody who advertised with us, you know, especially good evening to you, and it's August 21st, and we have gone to 3,088,000 already. 3,088,000. 3,088,000 already. Unbelievable, yeah? We have already reached 143,000. 143 million persons have watched Crime Watch. They know about Crime Watch. All of the islands, they know about it. So we're going to take a fast break. And when we come back, we start to give you the news and all the interviews. We have it up and running. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, one man was shot in the Penal area in the close proximity of the police station, the First Citizen Bank right there. When the man shot him, he started to run westward. When he in a western direction. If you run a western, you pass in the bank, you're heading towards the police station. People are lawless. People are very lawless. We're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, we'll continue.
The EIX Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
It's back to school season, and Unique Books and Sports Center is turning it up. Shop will sell used textbooks for a chance to win a luxury 2-night stay at Hyatt Regency Trinidad, or one of 6 $2,000 Massey Grocery gift cards. Shop, sell, win at any of our 6 locations before September 27th. Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
When the job gets tough, you need energy that lasts. When the night gets long and the deadlines are close, you need energy that sharpens your mind.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Welcome to EIX Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Snoopia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. EIX Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Guyana love, we wanna feel Guyana love.
Proud people of Region 2, don't wait for the last hour to go and vote. Don't come in 2s and 3s. Come out early. Come strong. Vote red, vote PPP Civic. Let your vote echo from Pomeroon to Supanam that SC Kyobo is standing firm with the People's Progressive Party Civic. The party that builds, the party that delivers, and a party that will never, ever desert you.
Look how far we've come as a nation. Guyana, Guyana. This is a clarion call for the PPPC. This is a clarion call for real unity. African, Indian, calling American, Portuguese, Chinese, all Guyanese. Guyana love, we wanna feel Guyana love. Raise your cup.
That was a paid political ad.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You know, as somebody said, let me hear what the vice president had to say, because apparently he's speaking about crime and he was speaking about the murder toll. It's not high as Trinidad and Tobago. It is not high as Trinidad. And imagine there's that comparison to have Trinidad and Tobago in that statement. It shows that they are very concerned about crime. With our crime level. Imagine the vice president talking about Trinidad and Tobago, not about the beautiful beaches we have, the pretty girls we have here, the nice people. We live in a cosmopolitan society, mixed people of every class and creed, and you know, it's really beautiful places to go. The food is nice, everything is nice here. Wow, but look, I mean, just imagine all over the world hearing that. And they are telling they have travel restrictions and whatnot. And like, it doesn't bother people, it doesn't bother nobody. It just does not bother anybody. Because you see, I will tell you something, yeah? Persons, it don't bother them because everybody business fix. When people business fix, and you always remember something, it's only who in the kitchen feels the heat, you know? Only who in the kitchen feels the heat. I remember during the COVID, and I was very concerned and about what was happening, and you realize only persons can tell you, and you know, have a curfew, do this, do that, shut down this, shut down the bars, shut down the small business, don't do this, don't do that, shut them down. And these are people who have a short salary when month-end come. These are school teachers, these are government workers. You know, persons who have a short salary can talk. When your belly full, you don't know what is hunger, you know. When you are accustomed not living on a paycheck, on a dollar, as Friday come, your money done is a cycle you going through, you know. And as Friday come and you collect your money, and as you walk out, you already know what you're going and do, you know. Well, if you drop down Friday with something, when you can't even afford, it have people who go to work and can't even afford to get sick. You can't afford to stay because it will throw you off. And people don't understand this small man. You don't understand this small man. People don't understand what this small man is going through. We cannot play with this small man job. You see, everybody who have a short salary, people will just talk because they have a short salary. They have a short source of income. So people will say, let's do this, because it was like COVID. Shut down this one, shut down this salon, shut down the man who's selling doubles, shut down the small ones and them, shut down the people who working in the bars. How you do that? How would you do that? Because they are small people. That's why I tell you, and that statement comes back to haunt us. Only who in the kitchen feels the heat. Only who in the kitchen feels that heat. Everybody who are customer to a sure meal, don't talk, you can say what you want. That's when people come and say, Mr. Allen, they should hold a curfew, they should do this, they should do that, they should shut down the country. Because maybe you're a pensioner and you have nothing better to do than to sit down and just relax yourself and see about a garden behind your house, wash the car, bathe the dog and relax. You have nothing else going for you. And you have maybe you have insurance and every month you get a little money and you get a pension and that is it. But other than that, nothing affects you. But people don't know what is going on outside of the box. That's why sometimes you have to think and watch outside of the box. A lot of people just surrounded by walls. They don't know. Come out and see how things are affecting people. And that's why people wouldn't like me. That is why people might have different opinions about me. But I do already business. I do business. I live my life. I don't care, I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. I just don't care. It doesn't affect me. I will just keep moving on and going for greatness. And just going for greatness. This is what the president had to say, the vice president. Let's play it.
Some violent, crazy people who are screaming at kids with a few crazy liberals who are screaming at the vice president, but I think that's a very worthwhile trade to make because we want our people to be able to enjoy our beautiful cities. And the last thing I'll say is to the American people, D.C. is already safer than it was 9 days ago, but we're going to make it safer still to come. This is your city. You should feel free to come and visit here, have a meal, see all these incredible monuments, and actually enjoy yourself, and that's what we're trying to make happen. And I think that if we set a standard in Washington, D.C., that political willpower can bring some common sense, law and order back to these communities, then maybe some other communities and other cities will follow suit. So it's kind of crazy. You hear these guys outside. They appear to hate the idea that Americans can enjoy their communities, and they do the fact that D.C. a week ago had a higher murder rate than Trinidad and Tobago, which the United States State Department has said you shouldn't visit because it's unsafe. We ought to be able to enjoy great American cities. That's what we're trying to do in the Trump administration. Some violent, crazy people who are screaming at kids with a few crazy liberals who are screaming at the vice president, but I think that's a very worthwhile trade to make because we want our people to be able to enjoy our beautiful cities. And the last thing I'll say is to the American people, D.C. is already safer than it was 9 days.
At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, he's right. He's right. And even though he's saying that maybe the murder toll, I think Washington, D.C., I've been to Washington, D.C. is about, let me tell you about, it could be about maybe 700,000 to 800,000 people. Somewhere around there, just 700,000 to 800,000 people. But at the end of the day, the very idea that they could compare whether their murder toll be lower than, and we be higher, the very idea they can, like Trinidad and Tobago, and put our name in that same conversation as crime, it's not nice. It is not nice. No, he's not wrong for doing that, you know. He's right. He's right for doing that. He's right. He's right for doing that. And I mean, people here might mash him up, but he's right. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, all this thing going on. And imagine our murder toll in this country still is 241. It's 241 on, let me just tell you, 241. Let me just tell you something. Hold on, yeah? Hold on, I want to tell you something. 241, the 1st of July, the 1st of July, the murder toll was 194. It was 194. Today is the 22nd, the 21st of August, and it's 241. So it's going up. Nothing is coming down, so nobody can vex with nobody. And you see when you highlight these things, people get upset. They get upset. They say, you have to be a player, you have to do this, you have to do that. But the right thing is, I mean, we should be serious with people. We have to be serious. We have to be serious. Also, ladies and gentlemen, today, in fact, last night there was a murder. There was a murder, ladies and gentlemen. Two murders yesterday, and I visited one with respect to the shopkeeper. And we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, we're not going to rush down the show. We're not going to rush down the show. And those of you, well, I guess some of you West Indies supporters, you all were disappointed, very, very disappointed. TKR supporters were disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I myself was disappointed. But then again, sometimes, they go down, but when they come back, they mash up. So we're not going to mash them up. We're not going to mash them up. They're going to come back. They're going to come back. They're going to come back. They're going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back. As the song clearly states that we've only just begun. We've only just begun. So we're going to take a fast break. We've only just begun. Go ahead.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
It's a celebration of savings all August long at Passada Food King on Grace Peanut Punch, 250 ml, 4 packs just $17.99. Brunswick Tuna Flakes, 142 grams, 3 tins, now $20. Gala Snack Apples, 10 for $20. Swiss Macaroni and Spaghetti, 400 grams, 4 for $20. Ginseng, Malta, and Shandy Carob assorted 6-pack, now only $36.99. Creamery Ice Cream assorted 1 gallon, now $45. Enmore Brown Sugar, 4 pounds, 2 packs, only $29.99. Plus, here's your chance to win big at Passada Food King. Win one of 10 half bikes this Java and get back to school ready. Win one of 20 loaded spray ground backpacks. These deals end August 26th or while stocks last.
Quality value, that's our way. The real Pursades, we're here to stay. The food king Pursades.
It's a massive back-to-school sale at Charran's bookstore. Get all your primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks, stationery, and school uniforms located at Sawa, Tunapuna, 2 levels at Trinity Mall and number 10 Diego Martin Main Road.
Wait, you thought Christmas in July was over? Think again. Bright Ideas is slaying it till September. The deals you love are still here. Kitchen must-haves, home decor, and back-to-school steals. Plus the best prices on stationery. Get 12 copybooks for just $12.99. Copyright paper only $29.99. And 6 notebooks for $18.99. Plus so much more. Shop in-store or online at brightideashomestore.com. But hurry, these deals melt away September 9th.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
I support the PPPC 100% second term.
Be glad for him in the next 5 years in office, so I will give him the full support.
Our next 5 years with the president will be looking very bright for us as the people of Guyana.
I would endorse President for another term.
That was a paid political ad.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
There's a powerful switch inside your body, AMPK. It tells your system to burn fat, balance blood sugar, and boost energy. Bourberine Plus activates AMPK naturally, supporting metabolism, weight management, and healthy insulin function. Available now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Bourberine Plus, powered by AMPK, perfected by nature.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Gentlemen, we are back. So all those of you are locked on all over the world, and remember, take advantage, and I want you to really take advantage. We have been working alongside with the police in the last few, since the SOE, we have stepped up. We have really stepped up, and we are asking you, if you have information, kindly go to our website. Go to our website and send the information. There are persons saying, "Oh, I send the information," and I send the information. I can't read edit every day, and I can't sit down for hours. It's hard for me. As I was mentioning to someone, to clear my phone, to sit down and listen to my messages, it takes me hours. I'd have to do it on a plane. When I sit down here, or come to the studio, sit down if I'm home. So then 2, 3 in the morning, when you find I'm responding to people 2, 3 in the morning, you might say, but what is this man doing up? I'm checking and going through my messages. But what I tell you, make sure, continue, because I will respond. I will respond if you have information about drugs. Recently we got information, somebody told me about information with some drugs. Some drugs going to England. Yes, some drugs going to England. Very interesting. Very, very interesting operation. It was a very interesting operation. Very interesting. I want the person to know I did read it. And I am paying attention to it. I am monitoring what you have said with respect to drugs going to England. I am paying attention to it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we had 2 murders last night. One was One was a Penal shopkeeper gunned down at his business on Wednesday. A Penal businessman was shot dead inside his own establishment on Wednesday. The victim has been identified as Kevin Ryan. It goes on to say around 9:20, Ryan was at his shop, Big G one-stop shop located at Penal Rock Road address when a man dressed in an orange coverall with a dark ski mask entered the establishment armed with a gun. The assailant pointed the firearm at Ryan and fired once, hitting him in the chest. Ryan attempted to run in the kitchen and area and he collapsed. But what was very interesting, and you see, when I started to investigate, and that's why sometimes, don't come and this crappy thing that people say, boy, if something happened to me, I don't want Ian Allen by my house. You will beg for me to come by your house, believe me. Yeah, you will search for me to come by your house. When something really happened. Silly things people say. And I tell you this. This thing with Kevin Ryan, that was not robbery. That was not robbery. So don't think that a shop owner was shot during a robbery. No. He was assassinated. And today I spoke to one of a relative who couldn't go on camera, but then I went downstairs to explain more to you. And this is where you get the facts. Let's go straight to it. You tell me in your words what exactly happened. Go ahead. I have 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was...
You was where? You were upstairs? Go ahead.
And I hear a gun shot, but it wasn't sound like a gunshot, but I had a mind was, but then I hear on the doors and I'm backing and everything. Then...
what time this happened?
To be honest, I carry cold. They probably around 9 something. Or
so the deceased is your father?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I went downstairs and I saw panicking around kind of thing and closed up and thing because it was a shop.
So you heard the gunshot?
Yeah.
How many shots you heard? One.
So yeah, then after I just went wrong in the back and saw him on the ground. Just deep.
But he was dead already? Did he have time to whisper anything?
No, he didn't.
Huh?
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Did he have time to whisper anything?
No.
That's so sad. But did he receive it? Did the person take up anything from the
No.
Nothing was taken?
Nothing.
So all the money and everything he had there, nothing was taken? So all we have, and I want to tell you what I have, right? Let me explain to you what I have so far. Because it's similar to what we have posted so far. Killer in orange coverall shoots Penal businessman dead. A Penal businessman was shot dead inside his own establishment on Wednesday night by being ambushed by a masked gunman. The victim has been identified as Kevin Ryan, 46 of Penal Rock Road. Around 9:20, Ryan was at his shop, Big G one-stop shop, located at his Penal Rock Road address, when a man dressed in an orange coverall with a dark ski mask entered the establishment armed with a gun. The assailant pointed the firearm at Ryan and fired once, hitting him in the chest. Ryan attempted to run into the kitchen area. That's where you found him, right? At the back of the shop, but collapsed and died on the spot. The gunman then escaped on foot in a westerly direction, right? That's like passing the bank, the First Citizen Bank. Police said Ryan had left the shop around 9 p.m. to get food and returned 15 minutes later. Okay, so Ryan had left, your dad had left the shop and around 9 o'clock to get food and returned 15 minutes later. During his absence, the suspect reportedly entered the establishment, looked around, and then left only to return minutes later to carry out the fatal attack. When the first responders from the Penal police station arrived shortly after, they found Ryan lying motionless on his back in the kitchen area, clad in a red jersey and black three-quarter pants. The scene was secured and investigators were called in. The district medical officer pronounced him dead and ordered a post-mortem examination at the Forensic Science Center. The investigations, it's continuing. So that's what we have so far. So we believe the accused, right, the shooter, when the dad left 9 o'clock to go get something, he still came and he was looking around. He was checking it out and see what was going on. Yeah. So I understand you are traumatized and I can understand that, all right? I understand that you're traumatized and we're going to try our best. Any information we get, we're going to try our best to see, you know. But did your dad receive threats from anyone prior to this?
No.
Did he have money for anybody?
No.
Did he have a court case going on? He did have a matter going on. When was the court date? If you could just tell me, when was the court date? But he did have a matter going on.
So I don't think it's like probably put in and tell him that.
What was the matter going on? Oh, it's like, but no, but that nobody are coming to kill nobody for that. All right, so that was the only thing, but he have nothing. So how, I mean, but where do you go from here? Because it's like you lost your dad. So when was the last time you spoke to your dad? In the morning. What did he tell you?
He was just talking about normal stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He was right upstairs and I was downstairs because like normally I could be downstairs during the daytime.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but most of the time I'd be in the room. And he could be upstairs also, but like he could just be there, but he always just talking about something so normal, just asking about some certain things and that was
Wow, it's so sad.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
It's a celebration of savings all August long at Bazaar the Food King on Grace Peanut Punch, 250 ml, 4 packs just $17.99. Brunswick Tuna Flakes, 142 grams, 3 tins, now
Say goodbye to ordinary sofas. Introducing Sofa Factory, where you design and customize your dream set. Buy only the pieces you want, in the color you prefer, tailored to complement your space. Create a sofa that's uniquely yours. Our fabrics are very durable, some even stain-resistant and pet-friendly. Don't settle for what's available. Get a set made to suit your home. Visit our showrooms, conveniently located in Kunupir and Arima. The Sofa Factory. Come and experience the new way to shop for furniture.
Step into the colors and flavors of India at the India in Style Expo, opening on August 16, opposite the Center of Excellence, Mokoya. Experience the magic of one of the largest Ganesha Murtis in the Caribbean with daily arati at 1 and 7 p.m. Dive into our Indian food festival featuring a delicious variety from crispy dosa to mouth-watering tandoori specialties. Plus, explore vibrant Indian clothing, elegant outfits for the entire family, perfect for every occasion. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Join us for a joyful celebration of culture, cuisine, and tradition. Indian Style Expo, opening on August 16, opposite the Center of Excellence in Mokoya. See you there.
Experience the charm of country living in Grand Couva. New development, freehold lots available at an unbelievable price of $115,000. Only 15 minutes drive from the highway. Start building right away. Call now, lots are selling out fast.
Book the Ian Allen Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the Ian Allen Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 and book your live event coverage today.
WellKid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the WellKid range.
Mirage Woodworking has expanded, and we're just getting started. Now introducing 5.5 and 7.5 millimeters SPC flooring, WPC door sets, draw slides, hinges, and more. All at unbeatable prices. Call or visit us today.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the Ian Allen Network or live from our website at ianalleyne.org.
Variety Supplies Limited is making back to school easy and more affordable than ever. Shop for everything you need from a wide range of school supplies and stationery. New clothing just in for men, women, and kids. High quality beach chairs, relaxing lounge chairs, stylish patio sets in different colors and designs you love. At Denny, choose from hundreds of items at unbeatable prices. We're always fully stocked and ready for you. Come on down to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Back to school, beach days, or backyard vibes just got better at Variety Supplies.
to the Ian Allen Show.
So sad. Was he married? Or?
No.
Oh, he wasn't married. All right, so accept my sympathy again. So nice, under these circumstances, you be strong, and we're going to try our best. All right? We're going to try our best and make sure and get the person who did this. We already started the, but you can't get involved in that.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? No, based on what we are doing, you can't get involved in that part. This is the part where we're going for the person. All right, so we have an idea already. Okay, we have an idea. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the business here. And with respect to Ryan, and we spoke to a relative, but the relative has declined to go on television. No, open the back first, so let's go. So this is where, right? This is where the person came, right? And it's a little bar, it's like a mini mart, right? And he was found where? In the kitchen area there. Okay, open here for me. All right, so I'm just showing you the area here from the outside. And it's so sad that Ryan have his business running, and he has all his stuff and whatnot. Thanks for putting on the light for me. So as you can see, it's a little, just like a one-stop, and this is so sad. This is really, really sad that a guy with a yellow coverall and robbery was not the motive. Robbery was never the motive for this. Because the person could have taken up money, but nevertheless, when he was shot, he ran down to the back. He was shot in the chest, and he ran down to the back. Okay? He ran down to the back, and because the person did not take any money, they had money here. They have the little thing here, the little business here. But I guess they'll move it. But cigarettes, they have everything here. And the way they operate, they shot him, and so when he got the shot, he ran down to the side, and this is where they found him there. They found him to the back here, collapsed. This is so sad. This is just the area here. So you just wanted to know if you have any information. This is his slippers here. This is his slippers. He got one shot, and he collapsed. One shot. So we spoke to a relative that they'd have declined to go the daughter declined, but that's all. They just heard one shot. So up to now, nobody in Penal know why this man was shot. Why? Because robbery was not the motive. Robbery was not the motive. Robbery was not the motive. And when they came, they found him right here. So you're really asking now, you're asking what really going on. You don't know if because I don't know how long they opened this shop, and I'll have to find out that because he seemed to be doing well. If somebody had a problem with him opening here, we don't know. You really don't know. So we're stepping out here. So this is the area here where he was found, and this is just reporting to you and letting you know exactly, because sometimes you hear about incidents and you want to know what went on there, and it's only one network could really give you that kind of information, the Ian Allen network. So we take some shots to the front and whatnot, and that's it. So the person came, right, and because these doors are closed. These doors are open because you have for the air conditioner and whatnot. So strange enough, let me explain something. Go back this way. This door was closed, so robbery was not the motive, This door was locked. Now, he was standing across here, just for you to understand. Now, as you can see, you can lie, you can listen to music and whatnot. So he was standing right here. The person came, and this is what they did. They saw him right there, and they put, from here, and that is how we got the one shot. Bam. Right, so robbery was not the motive. The person could have come from this side now. The person could have come from this side and say, hey, open up. And he would have had to open here. But they did not do that. So it was a clear case. This was an assassination. Robbery was not the motive. Because the person could have say, open up right now. But the person has put their hands through here, and they shot him here, and that is how he ran down, straight down to the back here, where we showed you. Straight down to the back here. Come down. He ran down straight down to the back here. And that is where he collapsed by this refrigerator right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information, any information on why anybody would want to do this, this is a very wicked act. You get in contact with me, go to my website, ianalleyne.org, no username, no password, and send us the information, please, any information. You can WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081, but now you believe the killing of this young man, Ryan, the killing of Kevin has nothing to do, has absolutely nothing to do. It has nothing to do with robbery. Robbery was not the motive. Everything here, they could have taken the money, they could have You know, man had a gun, but nevertheless, this was closed, and they pushed it on through, bang, one shot to the chest, and that is all the relatives said they heard. One shot, and he went upstairs, and he ran to the back, and that was it. Other persons was here, remember, other persons was here, and whoever was here, I don't know if it's a worker or anybody else, that person, they just left that person and they go on their way. So the sole target, ladies and gentlemen, was Kevin. The sole target was Kevin. So if you have any information, and I will show you that from here, it's right opposite, I mean the bank is on that side, and I'm sure you saw it in the video. So everything is close proximity even to the police station, and the person ran in a westerly direction. Westerly direction means that you are heading to the Penal police station. You are running to the Penal police station because the Penal police station is like on a kind of hill, so you are running to them. You understand? So all this is not adding up. But the person had an orange coverall. If you have any information, get in contact with me. Thank you. And also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that a Pleasantville bloodshed, 45-year-old man gunned down on Wednesday. Pleasantville man was gunned down on Wednesday, on August the 20th after being ambushed at a market shed in Blitz Village. The victim has been identified as Damien Pierre of Pleasantville, 45-year-old. Police said at around 8:40 Pierre was lineman at the Blue Market shed. Why don't have a location of a cover shot of this? Why? But that is just there. Yeah, I want a cover shot of this, and I want more information of this. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, a roadside killing suspect charged with Port of Spain murder. 46-year-old Kevin Michael John of Port of Spain appeared before Master Adia Mohammed, charged with the murder of 34-year-old Jason Hoddle, who was found lying motionless along Abercrombie Street, Port of Spain, on August the 2nd. The main suspect was arrested in connection with the incident on August the 7th, 2025 by officers of Port of Spain Task Force. Investigations were supervised by ASP. All right. So 46-year-old Kevin Michael John of Port of Spain appeared before Master of the EIX. Also, ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. Want to say a special hello to one of our advertisers, an avid viewer locked on right now. Want to say a special hello to Sunita Prasad from SNS Prasad. She's locked on. She's an avid viewer, and you say a special hello to her. Okay, good afternoon, Sunita. How are you? Also, ladies and gentlemen, hospital bed watch. Clarkson Bay man hospitalized under police guard after police involved shooting on Wednesday. Around 12 p.m., officers from the Southern Division went to Forest Park, tracing connection with several offences reported in the division. While at the location, the officer observed two men near a house, one of them allegedly armed with a gun. The armed suspect reportedly pointed the weapon at the officers, who became fearful and opened fire, hitting the 27-year-old man. The second suspect, only identified as a 24-year-old man, was immediately arrested by officers, while the injured was taken to hospital, where he's treated and under police guard. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you know, this guy who has gone missing here, and Erin, since the 17th of March 2023. It was so strange. I went to his house. Now, as I told you, as I said initially, that the audio, we had a little problem with the audio. Sometimes these things happen when you go on location and you have your equipment. I have a, who do I have on my, an important caller? That's the Mighty Trini. We have a photo of the Mighty Trini.
Hello there.
Mighty Trini, how you going? We took on this picture donkey years ago. How you going, sir?
Ian, it's been a long time since we have spoken, but I don't miss your program ever.
Thank you. How are you?
Because your opinion means a lot to me and to the people of our nation. I could tell you, as a Calypsonian and a public figure like yourself, people regard you as a national hero. So I just have two topics that I want you to consider looking into.
Sure,
one,
sir.
After all these years where poor people bring their families down and picnic basket and everything to Port of Spain, just to look at the beautiful fireworks for half an hour is now being denied. And the other thing is the same people, the poor people and their families, come down with picnic baskets in the savannah to see our national parade of our armed forces. They line the streets of Frederick Street, Park Street, Woodbrook, St. James to see them walk. Could you please address these two issues, why our people are being denied these two lovely occasions that is historic to this country?
Sure, Mighty Trini, I will.
And with that, I will tell you, sink or float, you and I are sailing with the boat.
I'm sailing with the boat, and by the way, I'm looking for a boat to buy. I say I have to call you.
You're making big money now, boy. Hey. Be careful, Inland Revenue listening, huh?
I just said that. I just showed Mighty Trini, hear what's going on. You sing it, listen, man. Mighty Trini, no. But I tell you, at the end of the day, can you sing that song for me? If Trinidad is a boat, a sink or float, can you sing that song, sir?
But I will tell you a verse that was written in 1988 and is happening now. I have under scrutiny who plotted mutiny, and are watching them. I say I'm watching them who give in the captain lip, and all who abandon ship, and I'm marking them. I say I'm marking them. You understand?
Go ahead. I want to hear sink or float with the boat.
I sailing with the boat, sink or float. I sailing with the boat,
sink or float.
I sailing with the boat, sink or float. I sailing with the boat. Through hurricane and storm, hell or high water come. And when she needs a push, I go in to push like Bush. If Trinidad is a boat, we go sail on it, sink or float.
Let's take a fast break. Thank you again, Mighty Trini.
God bless.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
Looking for quality gate motors and garage doors? Call Expert Gating Systems Limited. We specialize in the installation of automated gates, garage doors, roller shutters, and barriers for your home and business. Leave it to the experts. Call now for a free site visit.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SMS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SMS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there's a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Phytobiotics.
Silica City Housing Development is poised to become Guyana's first fully sustainable and technologically advanced city with the best cutting-edge technologies. Designed to provide a high standard of living for some 15,000 families. Featuring the newest energy-saving technologies for wastewater management, energy management, and water conservation. Recreational parks, community centers, an electricity grid, and a multi-specialty health facility, catering to the social needs of citizens. a significant step forward in Guyana's developmental strategy for a sustainable and climate-smart future. Vote PPPC Forward Together for a Better Guyana. That was a paid political broadcast.
Get delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu, fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice, and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
You know, I have to meet, and I want to meet with the mother of Monique Barton. She's warded at Port of Spain Hospital after she was struck by a heartless hit-and-run driver on the morning of Saturday, August the 2nd. The crash happened along Spree Simon Road, opposite the Port of Spain Market, leaving Barton with a shattered pelvis and 2 broken legs. And I want you to know, Miss Lady, I am paying attention to this. Instead of stopping to help, the driver fled the scene, abandoning the badly injured woman. But there's CCTV in those areas there. What is the key back? Don't let me get involved with this, sir. What is the key back with this? Why we can't get the driver? Why we can't get the driver? What's the excuse again? I'm going to tell you about excuse. I mean it. What about excuse? You have a young girl like that. Her pelvis damaged, shattered. A 33-year-old woman. You can imagine that? I don't know if she'll ever walk. I don't know. I still have to speak with relatives, but I want relatives to know of relatives of Monique Barton. I am paying attention. Then today I call on the police. Where is the CCTV footage? Where is it? Where is it? Tell me, where is it? You can't tell me something that happened. Somebody must have seen a car passing. Is it that the cameras on these poles are not working? Tell us, is it just for window dressing? Are we going to blame somebody? Because, you know, we have a blame game virus in Trinidad. We blame everybody, you know. This is no time to blame. This is no time to blame. You know, that song, it is so true, eh? That song by David Rudder, The Chant of a Madman. That song is so prophetic in a time like this, eh? The Chant of a Madman. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and speaking about nobody cares, I spoke to the Erin taxi driver who was reported missing since March 17th. We had to send up the audio, so go ahead. How long now your husband missing?
2 years or something.
2 years. You on television?
Yes, sir.
You're the one on television. When was the last time you saw your dad? Tell me.
Last time I saw Dad was, it's been a while because me and him, we don't really talk that much due to how I work back to back.
Oh.
But the only person that does communicate with him a lot, well, is my other siblings because they how they go to school and back. I'm a brother. That's my second brother. He lives with him.
Right. What was the circumstances concerning this disappearance? Tell me.
Well, he just disappeared. All we get back was the car.
This is the car?
Yeah, this is the car.
This is the Tiida car. Come from here. This is the Tiida vehicle. How long you all got back this car?
In 2023, in the month of October.
In the month of October?
Yeah, I think it was maybe 21st, somewhere around there.
So when was the last time you saw your husband, ma'am?
The morning of his disappearance. The Friday morning.
That
was the last time. He stopped to pick up his kids to go to school, and that was it.
But he lives right here?
Yeah.
So you work taxi?
Yeah.
He had any passengers in the car?
Yeah, he was working taxi that morning.
And what morning was that?
That was the 17th.
Yeah, that was a Friday.
17th of March.
A Friday, 17th of March. What year?
2023.
2023. And up to this day, you have heard absolutely nothing. Even here talk about a shadow grave here, or I hear all kind of things. All kind of things here, but nothing confirmed.
Yeah, but the only thing we know for sure is that the police had arrested that guy in connection with the vehicle. Up till this day, I asked them, can I see a picture of the guy?
Was the guy charged for being in possession of your daddy's vehicle?
No, sir.
So them can't furnish you with that?
No.
Why?
We don't know.
Yeah, but if somebody...
They didn't give us any information on that. All they told us, they had somebody in custody. They was questioning them about...
But how they came about with your husband vehicle?
The guy told the police that he bought it from someone. They said that they made investigation, they can't find someone that he bought it from. So I told them, well, the only thing that could happen is the guy is lying, right?
The guy is lying, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you.
And from day one, along the weekend when he went missing, I had posted up. And I also came as well on your television.
Yeah, you remember you coming on your seat here,
yes.
Yeah? I have in studio the son of the missing taxi driver, Anil Maraj.
That whoever take him is when he went on that job. And so far, no one has came out and said, well, you know, hey, Josh, your dad was supposed to go on a job with us, right? We canceled last minute. He didn't go with us. Nothing pertaining to that phone call.
Nobody had come by you?
No.
And so this guy's a known car, PCU 6022. Yeah, well, he had a fake number plate, but he had certified copy and whatnot. So I told the police, I said, this thing very, very, no way a guy who is known to the police, because I would say the guy is a known bandit or
but what you do with your father's car?
Exactly. And up to Thursday, I can't...
Up to Thursday, nobody never called you back, nothing?
No, and
so where you went to collect your car?
The Motor Investigation Center, right?
Motor, that is here. Up in the east?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they'll come collect your car and they're telling nothing. If the man get charged, nothing. Just imagine that. Yeah. No, just imagine that nothing. Her husband gone missing on the 17th of March 2023, right? How long after they got the car? How long after they said somebody was driving the car?
No. Daddy went missing in March 2023 and they released that car in October in the same year.
Okay, he went missing 2023 and the same year in October, they give the family the car. They said somebody, but give the family some kind of information, keep them posted. Look, I just sit down to them and I say, you know what? Look how long this man missing. I was up on this side doing an investigation concerning some activities here. And I say, look, let me come and check it because I remember Siparia, you know, SS Erin. This all this is SS Erin, right?
Yeah.
I say SS Erin Road. And I say, let me come up and check it out because up to this day, boy, and nobody had called your father that's missing, your husband missing. How you coping, you?
Just have to be strong.
Huh?
You have to be strong for them.
When you get up every morning and see this car in front of you, how do you feel?
It doesn't be nice, especially for the kids. I mean, I will understand what happened, but my kids every morning, they will ask about their father.
But the real question is...
And who's that boy that got all them injuries?
That is my son.
How did he get an injury?
He sustained that last night
in
a little altercation. Well, today is my birthday, last night.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
I'm so strange enough I came to see you.
You came on the right time.
I came on the right time.
Yeah. He had a little altercation in a bar. That is why...
Anybody got arrested?
No, we went to the station to make a report.
Well, let me talk to him after.
Yeah.
You see how funny it is? Because I saw a guy come over I set a patch and things. I wonder what's going on. You understand? But at today's birthday, how you feel? I mean, it's not happiness, it's not cake cutting here.
It has nothing.
It's not a happy birthday song. Or you got a happy birthday song and your husband missing.
Yeah.
And he just gone to work. That's real sad. And then nobody coming to check you. Are you sure you're surprised to see me by your doorstep?
Yes.
Yeah?
That's why I asked who Ianalleyne.
I don't sleep. When I hear the same Mr. Ianalleyne, I was like, alright, I'm coming outside.
No, I just decide. I tell my camera guy that is security. I say, oh wait now. And a fella called Anil Maraj went missing. They say, yeah. I sent this up on this side and they never found them. I say, let me get me back a number to call his son. I called you. Is you I spoke to?
Yeah, I now check with
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so sad. It's so sad, but nothing. You had any matter before the courts?
No.
Anybody, like, okay, he was working the car for anybody followed with?
No, this car totally paid off for it on my name.
But I mean, how you coping as a son and I mean fathers, they come and all kind of thing, right?
I give them, I'm still trying to give results because I had made a Facebook post in regards to the lock up the guy and I had never gotten any information. Mr. Meister office, which was his assistant, had called and she said Mr. Meister will work on it. Up to this day, nobody. They came right here, we saw him right by that post, we talked. And I told them, I said, the only question I want to know is, where is the guy you all hold the car?
Maybe there was a miscommunication with respect to the ACP Meister. But I don't believe he would, maybe he was not briefed properly.
Yeah.
But I would let him know. I would let him know what is happening with respect to Anil Maraj, am I right?
Yeah.
Who had gone missing on the 17th of March. His car was returned to the family in October. Sometime in October the same year. But nothing. So nobody like from the taxi stand. What taxi stand he worked at?
Siparia. But that's how he was P. He can't go on his stand because he's not H. But
circling.
Yeah, but he's no. He just go, he make people up, he come back.
But people know him.
Yeah, he's a favorite. He's a favorite. Where taxi don't want to go, he drop me a straight.
So all them little old lady can think to drop out the bag and that kind of thing.
Everybody
If you don't have no money and you want a drop, you get another drop.
You can't get he was. So when this happened, that's why we only realized it quite Saturday. Still late in the evening because we still didn't think of that.
And look how strange it is, let me show you how strange this is. This is already kind of funny, boy. Oh, your son got chopped up last night.
Yeah.
Right, his son got chopped last night in some altercation. This has nothing to do with it. I saw him coming out of the house. I watched. There was this guy coming with all that plaster on the back and then. And look how today is your birthday. And look how I pass in here. And I go down Siparia. Right, I go down, I went down straight down. Whole morning I down there checking out something. And I just tell them, I say, I know that man called Anil Maraj missing from up here. And that is how I realized that since I must stop on the today's birthday and I could imagine nothing, yeah? So nobody, no family, no watching, no eyewitness, they're calling and nobody is saying nothing, boy. So this man just disappeared just so.
Everything.
But who is the man had the car?
That is the question we want to know.
Was he hiding thing with the man who had the car?
I asked him, I said, can I see a picture? I want to know if I get a picture.
So this guy say, well, wait now. He's already pumped with him. He's already pumped with that person. Not just showing he's already lying with that person.
Yeah, backstory ready for like go ask neighbors.
They're going search and them going search and the minister and them all come down and meet these people. You can't tell me somebody's husband missing today's birthday. Today's her birthday. Her husband missing since 17th of March. One man they get back the car because the people never tell them well, it have a court date. The man appeared before the court. He's out on bail. He was charged for being in possession of a stolen vehicle. There's a history. He is the connection. He is the connection to your disappearance of your husband. So, but they never furnish the family with information. That is craziness. But you see, it's only one thing happened to them. Then they will understand, you know. But you look different from the last time I saw you. Yeah, you look a little different, yeah? Yeah. But Miss, well, you be strong. And happy birthday to you. Say cook up anything today?
We came from the hospital.
We came?
Yeah, from here. We came from last night to this morning.
What a life, yeah? What a life. Huh?
No, we just decided we wanted to go out and enjoy Shibboleth. So
all go out, all the restaurant and things. Right?
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the Ian Allen app today.
And what about you? Working and thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go out and stay with your mother and thing, and you know. But it's just sad. It's just a sad thing. It's just a very sad thing. But wow, look how sometimes you know. I tell you, I just don't move on of apps. Now this is just unbelievable how I stopped on this day. And I have been here numerous times. Numerous times for in the last month and a half. I've been here about 7 times on this exact road. And could be more than that. And could be more. I think between July and August, I have been here way more than 7 times on this stretch. And wow, well, look what today I just choose to stop not knowing today's your birthday, and you know, that is so sad. Well, you're gonna hope for the best, huh?
Yeah.
Okay? Thanks again. Now, what is your full name?
Ruth Maraj.
Ruth?
Ruth Maraj.
Ruth Maraj. And your full name, sir?
Josh Maraj.
Josh Maraj. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we spoke to the wife and the son of Anil Maraj, and we're just hoping for the best. This is the vehicle here that was returned to them. A PCU 6022 that was returned to them because he was last seen in this vehicle on the 17th of March. Stop, and he was chatting with his family. This is just the main road across here, right? And they never saw him. But what his son is saying, and that is so true. If they got somebody with the car, why not dig deeper? Why not go deeper? I mean, if I get all you just was like something, all I want is a picture. You understand? All I want is a picture. And somebody say, if I only get a picture, I can get a person. If I get a picture, that's how I catch people. Once I get a picture, I will know the whole history. Once I get a picture, somebody will know somebody. And it's like you're telling yourself now, but you know, if I only know who this fella, if it's Mark or his name Wayne or something. Oh, that Wayne from up so. Yeah, he's really pumped with Wayne. Wayne did really ask him to carry him on a job, you know. But the police never told them nothing. And look at how sad it is today. Where's the birthday cake? Where's the celebration? Where's the ice cream? Where's the cooking up dal curry and duck and up? Is that nothing? That means nothing. When you celebrate and your father missing, your husband missing. When you celebrate, on a celebration, yeah? So you keep your posted, yeah? Thank you. Unbelievable, yeah, unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I have so much to tell you, but it's like I just can't tell you all together. But I have so much to tell you. Also, Tobago horror man hand severed in brutal attack. Suspect on the run. Police in Tobago are investigating a vicious attack that left a 37-year-old man with his right hand severed and multiple stab wounds on Monday night. The victim, Derek Oscar Williams, a laborer of Bagatelle, was lying at the Esplanade in Scarborough around 9:30 when he got into an argument. Shortly after, witness saw Williams staggering towards a nearby bar, bleeding heavily from his right wrist with severe injuries to his neck and back. Patron rushed to his aid and took him to the Scarborough. Police later discovered Williams' severed hand on the ground near the Scotiabank ATM. That is craziness. Chop out people's hand. What kind of bacchanal, what kind of heartless people we have among us. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, 5 young women granted bail. You know, we have to call their names. We have to call the clip out. 5 young women appeared before the court charged in connection with a violent attack on another female in San Juan on June the 20th. You all remember this? The accused, Nikita Coy. We should have photos of them. Nikita Coy, Cherish John, Amy John, Shannon John, and Tishelle Nelson. We have these things posted up? Yeah, put it up. Nikita Coy, Cherish John, Amy John, Shannon John. They look like relatives. Tishelle Nelson were each granted 60,000 bail with a surety. As part of their bail condition, they must report to the Barataria police station every Monday and Wednesday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. and aid by a night curfew from 8 p.m. to 5:30. They can't get to go no way, no line, nothing. Refrain from any form of communication with the victim, whether directly via social media or through third parties. Remain at least 500 meters from the victim at all times. The court warned that any breach of this condition will result in their immediate arrest and return before a judge. The charges stem from a June 20th, 2025 incident when the victim was thrown to the ground and allegedly beaten by 5 accused near Subway San Juan Junction around 11 p.m. A PA taxi driver reportedly waited nearby while the assault took place. The victim was repeatedly kicked, including blows to her head. Investigations was spearheaded by PC Marshall of the San Juan CID, who laid the charges. Police said 2 more individuals are expected to be charged in connection with the case. That is very good. That is very good. Sometimes you see these things and people just beating people. You know, my grandmother used to say something, and it is so true. Advantage could never done, you know. It just could never done. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a Hyundai Accent stolen in Derby. A white Hyundai Accent was stolen from a yard at Peters Lane, Derby during the early hours of Thursday, August the 21st. The theft reportedly occurred between 2:30 a.m. and 3 a.m. when the suspect gained access to the property and escaped with the vehicles. What? Remove the seat. Okay. Anybody has any information with respect to the Hyundai Accent stolen? Look at it. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Look how they plan their thing. Look at it. Move out with the people car one time. Normal, and a normal. But somehow it doesn't look. It looks like somebody knows somebody, boy. So you see what they're doing, right? Let me tell you why they're putting on that high beam. Because if there's cameras on the road, it will be, you see, watch. They're smart, watch. So they will use the lighter flash to blind the cameras. So you can't see the suspect. Up to me, I could find you, you know. I could find you. Open up the lines to me. Hi, caller, good evening. You are live on Crime Watch. 6714062. All those of you are locked on. All those of you who are locked on all over the world, a special good evening to you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a Toyota Fielder wagon stolen in Charleville. A man was captured stealing a silver Toyota Fielder wagon, registration PDZ 4358 outside a residence along Ramatali Trace, Charleville. Look at this. Anybody know this man? Anybody know this man? Anybody know this man? Watch his walk. Watch him. Somehow I have a foot. You remember, hey, somebody messaged me today. He's a known car thief. But he's a known car thief. Yeah, but I'll pass it to Central Division because I got information about this known car thief from Rama that he stole a wagon in Charleville. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be careful when you park your car. Make sure you have tracking things and all kind of things to secure your vehicle. Make sure you lock down your car. Are we going back to, like we might go back to that time a club? You know, long time without a club, you can put by your steering or a lock on it, or they said drill a hole long time. Many years ago, they said drill a hole on the brakes pedal and run a bar. You know that they say run a bar and lock it. They say run a bar on the brakes pedal and put a lock on it, and nobody could, you know, they just couldn't steal your car. Anybody know this guy? The person who sent this video, was it sent to us? I need the original footage for this. That is not the original. That is a footage through a phone. He walk in there, that is not the original footage. That is not the original footage. That part with the phone cannot work. Get in contact with them for me, please, and I want the original footage when the man walk in. Look at this now, man. Look how people can come and steal your vehicle now. Normal. That is why anybody who steals cars, they are cursed. And that's why police find them, deal with them. You can thief people's cars and then after you have them crying and screaming for their vehicle. Also, ladies and gentlemen, hours after heist, St. Helena bar hit by bandits. CCTV captured a break-in at Steve's bar along St. Helena Junction in Piarco during the early hours on Thursday, the 7th of August. Go ahead. Anybody know anybody by Steve's bar? There's Steve's bar opposite the gas station in St. Helena. Watch them. Somehow I suspect a Spanish. I don't know why. But nevertheless, watch them. There's a break-in at the bar. Anybody know them? Anybody at Steve's bar, St. Helena? Anybody have any information on that day, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday, the 7th of August? In the early hours of that morning, did you notice anything? Maybe you might have some footage that you don't want to get involved. You could go to our website and send us the footage anonymously. Those of you who just don't want to get involved, go to the website. Maybe your neighbor selling drugs and he's selling guns. Go to the website, make a video, show me where the drugs are. Watch to see what time they're packing it. Maybe you might be selling drugs to somebody and maybe some bacchanal sell them out. Yeah. It doesn't sound good, but there's no loyalty among thieves. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. If you have any information, any information they got in the bar, look at them. Normal. Anybody have any information about this? Is this on my website already? He's a good man. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. If you have any information, this is at Steve's Bar in St. Helena. Watch the guys. And let me tell you something. Those of you who are looking at Crime Watch and some of you who just watch up to 7 o'clock, we don't end at 7, we go over on all our platforms and we have the millions of people that are watching. Just on one platform, we have over 5 million persons from that. I mean, that is like almost twice and a half plus the population of Trinidad and Tobago. Just imagine that, watching Crime Watch from all of the islands they are locked on. All of the islands, they are locked on. All over the world, they are locked on. A lot of people look at it from our website, ianalleyne.org, not just go to make reports. Some people mightn't have social media, they mightn't have Facebook, they mightn't have YouTube, but they look at it on our website. So we have all these platforms. You can look at Crime Watch and all the advertisers. So let's say you want to make sure, and we want to say a special to Sofa Factory also. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, confrontation erupts after supermarket owner refused to sell minors attempting to buy Hennessy. Go ahead. I will take the audio down. Watch. They went to buy... The man in the green. Who's the man in the green? Unbelievable. Watch. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just imagine that. And there's nobody to protect the business community. Nobody to protect them. Nobody. Hi, caller. Good evening. 6714062. That is just terrible. Now, the guy in the green has nothing to do with it, huh? He was just watching. He don't know what's going on. Remember, you can't get involved. You don't know who are gone and them fellas and them watch. He don't pick up something. Watch the level of lawlessness, But they will find them. They will find them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just show you the level of lawlessness. Also, masked gunmen forces victim to surrender car and belongings at UV St. Augustine hold up early on Thursday. Around 1 a.m. today, August the 21st, a man was robbed at gunpoint while walking to his vehicle after withdrawing cash from an ATM at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine. What about some of you who have your children there? What about some who go back to the library to study or stay in the apartments around there? He was robbed at the ATM at the University of the West Indies. According to report, the victim had just withdrawn 200 TT when he was approached by an individual wearing a black long-sleeve hoodie. The suspect pointed a firearm, and just imagine that, a firearm at the victim and demanded his belongings. The victim surrendered the keys to his green Hyundai Tucson, registration PEJ 763. The victim then entered the vehicle and fled in a known direction and stole the man's car also, Are your children safe at the university? That is what you should be asking. when the school terms open in September, are they safe at UE? Anybody coming out to say anything? Somebody should have come out already because this happened today, but no, but not everybody knows about it. And it's frightening. Also, ladies and gentlemen, man assaulted and carjacked in Parliament on Wednesday. A 19-year-old man was violently attacked and his vehicle stolen on Wednesday, August the 20th, in the vicinity of the recreational ground in Parliament. The incident occurred around 9:30 p.m. while the victim was seated in his white Nissan Almera, registration PBX7390. According to the report, the victim was approached by a man known to him as Tristan, who requested a drop to La Belle Avenue, Parliament. When the victim refused, the suspect allegedly removed the keys from the ignition and dragged the victim from the vehicle and threw him to the ground. The suspect reportedly beat the victim several times about the body before slamming him against a nearby fence and continuing the assault with a wooden 2x4 plank. The victim reportedly lost consciousness for a short time during the attack. Upon regaining awareness, he was discovered that the suspect had fled the scene in his vehicle. Police have launched an investigation into the incident. Anybody from up there? Let me know what's happening. Anybody from up there, please let me know what is happening. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a mover man abducted, assaulted and carjacked after collision in Santa Cruz on Tuesday. A 28-year-old man was violently carjacked and assaulted following a rear-end collision on Saddle Road near the Worcester station on the 9th of August the 19th in the night. According to reports, around 9 p.m., the victim was driving a grey Hyundai Tucson heading north when a white Nissan Tiida proceeding in the same direction collided with the rear of his vehicle. After pulling over to assess the damage, he was attacked by a man of African descent wearing an orange t-shirt. The assailant put the victim in a chokehold, covered his head with a bag, and forced him into a vehicle. While in the vehicle, the victim was beaten, robbed of cash, bank card, and an Apple iPhone 12. He was later released near the scene and discovered his vehicle missing. A report was made the following day. Police report that the vehicle matching description was recovered in St. James, and investigations are ongoing. What craziness is this? So now the new trend in Trinidad and Tobago, imagine they're robbing you at UE. So it's a frightening thing when your children have to start school or stay in the apartments around there, in dormitories and whatnot. It's frightening, very, very frightening. And imagine this is a story here, ladies and gentlemen, that you just shouldn't just listen to it as news. But those of you who are looking abroad, warn your relatives and them. Be careful because they're colliding with your vehicle from the back, making sure you pull over. And when you pull over, that's exactly what happened to this man. He pulled over to assess the damages that was done to his vehicle, only for somebody to put a bag over his head and beat him, rob him, take away his phone and his money. What society are we living in? What society are we living in? Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I did not tell you about a stolen Mercedes truck recovered. It was already stripped parts in Beetham Gardens. You don't even know that. On Tuesday, the 12th of August 2025, a white Mercedes 10-ton truck was reportedly stolen from Las Lomas District. Acting on a tip of Corporal Prince P.C. Daniel of the Las Lomas Police Post, along with officers from Central Division Task Force, Area North, IATF, moved swiftly to a location in Beetham Gardens. A stolen truck was recovered at the scene, but investigation found that it had already been stripped of parts. Look at it. Look at the vehicle. Look at the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. A Mercedes Atigo 10-ton truck. Look at it. Stripped. Police continue the investigation to trace those responsible for the theft. We have the cameras are working. It goes back to the cameras. Are those cameras working on the streets, on the poles across our nation? Is it working? You know, last time, the last government, almost 90% of it was just a papi show thing. Nothing was working. So I only hope that it's working now because it's a very serious thing. I mean, somebody lose it. I mean, there are so many people, ladies and gentlemen, I have to go now. There are so many people paying loans across Trinidad and Tobago, and they don't have no vehicle in the garage because it was stolen. And up to this day, they can't get it back. Some people praying every day for the safe return of their loved ones who disappeared a year ago, 2 years ago. What about Anil Maraj's wife and his son? Today's the woman's birthday. Today's his wife's birthday. It have no cake. It have no bardabad. No birthday song could sing right now in that house. You can imagine how the son feeling that his daddy missing. If you have any information about that, get in contact with me. And you saw the slackness that went on. One person was found with Anil Maraj car. You can imagine a son fighting for justice and trying to go. I want to know where my father. Could any son really live with that? But nobody cares. Nobody cares. Only talk. Rah, and that's it. Nobody cares. But when Ian speaks, everybody upset. You find that, no, you shouldn't say that. And I want to tell you something, but I want to tell you something. But if I tell you this, how certain people upset about how I am highlighting this, the crime and whatnot, there are certain person upset about it. A certain gentleman upset about it. He's upset. But I have a duty to report to the people. I've been at the end of the day. My show is watch. You can't muzzle me. You cannot muzzle me. You understand? I'm making no back and up, but just telling the person, the gentleman, hold your hand. That's all I could say. And I heard a rumor today, but I don't want to. Director, should we put it up or don't put it up? Don't put it up. The director said don't put it up. I only open it up, me are wrong enough. But look at the madness going on in this place. Look at the madness. So ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow. We have so much videos to give to you, to show you. But at least I hope that all that you have seen today, you have information and you're in front of a computer, maybe a phone, because the website could format is designed for your phone also, ianalleyne.org. And you can give us the information, not just go to a laptop. Once you get to your browser and type in ianalleyne.org, you will see a little part, and it could synchronize for the size of your phone and whatnot. But the IT people know what they did there. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there, and the hunt is on. A jungle out there, and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there, and the hunt is on. A jungle out there, and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear